Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the Copperell, bringing you the winners of the dart test poll. Yes, we have the winners now. Okay, the polls are still up there. You can still vote on them, but these are the ones I'm going to use in the test, so it doesn't matter anymore. Anyway, and I'm going to go over how the test is going to go. Okay, so let's get on to the winners. We have, for the Jolt category, we have, come here. Why did I put something on top of you? We have the Jolt. Yeah. But not this one. It's going to be the blue one. I just forgot where I put the freaking blue one. Oh, and let me talk about the darts first. Yeah. So the darts I'll be using in the test are these Fortnite darts that I got with the magazines at Ollie's. I've never used them. I've always just kept them in their bag and just collected them. So I'm going to be using 30 of these. And I have 30 of these knockoff darts because I won a Goodwill auction. I got a bunch of these in with the Nerf guns. I have no idea where you get these, but I have 30 of them, so I might as well use them. I only got 10 of these suction cup darts. I never used them as well. I got them just to try them out, and I did like them, but I didn't buy any more of them because I didn't think too highly of them. I thought they were like accurate, but they just didn't stick on too well. But I will be testing these, and it is going to create a conflict in that in one of the tests, I will require the 30 darts. Because I'm not going to be testing all 30 darts when I do like the math and everything. It's only going to be 10 darts. But I will be sticking them in the 30-round drum, which I have right here. Get that. So yeah, even though I'm not using all 30 darts, I will still be using the same drum. Well, one of the same drums. I think I'll label one of them specifically just for those tests. But the other ones, I have multiples of this drum, so I'm just going to stick the different darts in them. So it's just a rapid reload. You know what? No, I'm going to use the same drum. You know what? I'm going to use the same drum because part of my test is the reload time it takes for Infinites to reload the drum. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Also, I got AccuStrike darts just like the other ones. I have them all in a bag. I got like 100 of these things. I bought at Ollie's as well. This one's just a really beat up one. Going to use, I have a brand new box of 200 of these babies. And I bought the chili darts too, so I got a box of those. And the one who started them all, these big power darts as well. Got to use 30 of them. Okay, so, and how my test is going to go. Well, let me reveal the winners. You can see it right there if you pause. But so the winners are the Quadrat, the Quadrat, the Jolt, the Rampage, because you hate me. You did this despite me, people. I wanted to do the Mediator, but no, I have to test a blaster that doesn't have an in-strike tactical point. Anyway, the shotgun attachment on the Modulus. I mean, not the Modulus, the Moto Blitz. The long strike with its barrel. I just don't have the barrel on it, but I will test it with and without the barrel and all that. And these are like the special mentions right now. Put that out of there. Because when it came to the full auto blasters, I had messed up the poll. Had 2 polls up. I don't know if everybody voted twice or whatever and all that. So because of that, it kind of ended up being a 3-way tie. So I will be testing out the Regulator. I will test out its full auto and burst fire capabilities, both separately in the test. I also will test out the Infinites, both in its performance and how fast it takes to reload the drum with the various types of darts and how many times it jams when it does so. And I will be testing out the Rapid Strike as well. So, because I want to be fair and all that. Also, I'll be testing out. Where did I put it? I'll be testing out the Storm Charge. I just forgot where I put it. Oh, here it is. Hey, come here. The Storm Charge. Yes. So this is the winner of the semi. I kind of wish I should have just bought all the Elite 2.0 blasters and just tested them all out because they all fit in the category of the different things. But I know you all will have hated me if I did so. Yeah. Yeah, they have the turbine. They don't have a sniper rifle though, but they have the turbine. They have their smart AR blaster and all that. Now for special mentions. So this is a blaster I was really hoping to get for the test, but I had no hopes in it. But the Rev Reaper, yes, I'm gonna use this one in the test as well. What is that? Because it's the only blaster that has that capability, as well as the Retaliator. I'm testing this with and without barrel. Did I? I put Recon Mark II. Oh yeah, that was an early idea. I was going to use the Recon Mark II. Yeah, no, I'm not using the Recon Mark II. I'm using the Retaliator. That's my bad. On it. Yeah, I'm not going to print out another one. I want to save paper and ink. So, yeah. But, because I thought if I put it up to a poll, I'm pretty sure you guys would have picked the Retaliator. It's more common. It's more iconic. I have a complete one right here. And all that. Even though the Mark II is probably the better blaster, they're like, no, I'm going to go with the Retaliator. And honestly, nobody's using the Recon Mark II's front barrel attachment. So, fix that right now. There we go, Retaliator. And a hammer shot, which I forgot where I put it. Am I missing anything? Yeah, the hammer. I'm just missing the hammer shot. I was prepared. I have every other hammer action blaster around me, but except for a hammer shot. I have it right over here. I know where it is. All right. Here it is. So I'm using this one specifically too. This Amazon exclusive one because it's more newer than all my other ones. Not that I should have been using the Trailblazer, but no. So what is the test going to be? I'm going to test out their range, how far the dart to go. I'm going to test out their accuracy. Let me move this a bit. I'm going to test out their accuracy. I'm going to put their price up to rarity, jams, and FPS. The rarity is there because I am accounting for the suction cup darts and all that. So with that, I'll write common, rare. I'll maybe put a dash and put where you can find them and all that. And it's not like the other, when I do a review, it's like the good, the bad, and the okay. It's just, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this, put down like the actual information and do a comparison and determine which one's the best. And all that. Individually. And how will I do that is like this. So blasters like the Jolt, I'm going to have to put next to my chronograph and fire 10 of them. Again, it's going to be, just want to do an even number of them, fire 10 of them, see how well they do. I will correct for any like things that bounce off the sides. And all that. For the flywheel blasters, the full auto ones, I will load up their magazine individually, one dart at a time, and fire that one dart and then load up another one, because I feel that is the more proper way to get the performance at like its best, and it's easier for me because it's not firing two darts instead of one every time I click. But also, I'm going to full auto fire into the chronograph. Get the whatchamacallit, the for the full what I forget what to call them, rounds per minute. But also I'm going to calculate for the 10th, because it's going to only be the 10 darts, but the 10th one will be the last speed I get at the end of firing all the darts. So you know how like it decreases in FPS after every shot? It's gonna do the last one so you get the idea how much it's gonna be. So it could be like every shot will be 70, but the last one's 54. It's gonna be in between that. I think that's more of like an actual realistic idea of the FPS of the full auto flywheel blaster. And then with the same goes with like the burst fire and everything. That one's going to be a little weirder because I'm measuring 3 darts at a time. So it's more or less that one's going to have a weird number as well. So now that's FPS, and then range is easy. Just fire them onto the yard, get the tape measure out. Accuracy, how I'm going to do this is interesting. Normally people just set up a bunch of cups and shoot them, or they try to hit the dart thing and all that. I'm doing this differently. I'm going to set up targets throughout my house, and I'm going to go in and go in and go in like the U.S. Marshals. That's right, people. I'm going to set up this obstacle course in my house and try to hit the targets with the darts I have, the 30 darts in each blaster. And I'm going to count how many darts are left in the drum to see how many it takes to take out all the targets. It's going to be 10 targets. So for every miss, it's going to be like I'm going to shoot at it again, okay? I'm going to take out the hostiles. Because I realized I was going to do it just like everybody else. See, like, just stack up some cups, I have one of those automatic target things, just see how accurate it is. No, because we're always moving around when we're doing a Nerf war. And that made me think, yeah, no, we have to do it like that. And that's how I'll test out the barrel-less parts of the long strike. Because the long strike is different in that it's a sniper rifle. You don't use it for breaching in and firing like that. So I'm going to test its barrel-less action like as the storming in, because I said that this is like Boba Fett's gun. And with the barrel, I'm actually going to try to hit separate targets. I'm just going to line them up and try to hit those targets at around the range of where it's supposed to go and all that. Like, let's say it's 50 feet is the final range. I'm going to try to hit it at 50 feet exactly. So yeah, we're going to, and we'll load up 30 of them in that test. With the shotgun, it's different. The shotgun, I will stack up the 10, the dart, not the 10. I would stack up the cups on just seeing if it can knock out the 3 towers of cups. Just with single shots of each one. Because if it was something like the sledge fire, or even if I had like decided to put up a poll because I got 2 new shotgun blasters that I didn't have when I asked originally. If I set up the poll again, and guys, comment down below if you want me to set up the shotgun poll again, putting these new blasters in there as well as the Moto Blitz. If I would have done it more like using it in the in my simulation and all that. So, but because I'm not going to do that, it has to be a different test. Because you get the one shot, and you're trying to see, like, can you hit the targets? And all that. Like, how much of a spread will it be? And let's pretend the target's moving and all that. And I did think about putting it on a Roomba, but I don't know anybody who owns a Roomba. That would be nice to have a Roomba. But anyway. So that's how I'm going to do the tests. This probably is going to take me another week to finish all of this. because I have full-time job and all that. So price, I'm just gonna list down the price that these things cost, okay, or how much they used to cost and all that. I don't even know how much these things cost, but yeah. And rarity, again, common, very uncommon, and all. Jams is an interesting one because I don't really think it's the dart that causes the jam. I think it's actually the blaster. But I do have a regulator that I tricked out to be a Browning automatic, and it always jams up with these green darts. And I'm thinking maybe I should get rid of the jams and just put down drop to see like how much they drop. But that kind of works on the range, because if it drops out of the blaster, that's really the dart, I believe, not really the because the dart is heavier. Or it could be all the blasters are getting brand new batteries, so it shouldn't be the blaster's fault. It should be the dart. So I think that's more of a range thing when I thought about it. Okay, and the infinite reload time, I'm going to time it. To count how many jams. And notes is like interesting things I saw where like, did this dart fishtail a lot more? Did it jam in the thing a lot more? Or whatever? Did it actually break apart? Did I lose one? Things like that. Also, I assume you all think I'm going to be recording myself doing this. I can't. Because one, I need another person there to record it for me, go with me and all that. Two, is I don't want to show off my house. It's a mess right now. I am going to be cleaning up a bit too for setting up the obstacle course. But also, it's because I piss off a lot of people. They're called simps. And if they could afford a second mortgage just for a girl to notice them, they could afford to find me and pay me a visit. Okay? I don't want to deal with that. So, and I live in Texas, so it's like not really a problem, but still. So yeah, it's just that nonsense. I don't want to deal with them. So what is it? What else is there? So yeah, but one day I might redo the test. It was same test, same blasters and all that, and just record myself doing it. If I ever get the time to, or if you guys just really, really want that, I would also have to edit the video and all that stuff. Or if I move, or like if I get a different venue to do it, like if I have access to a park or something, which I don't have at the moment. So yeah. That is the gist of it. So, now you know what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. You know the blasters. You just got to wait for it to come out. Okay, and I'll be posting my normal videos anyway. So, thank you all very much. You all have a nice day. Bye-bye.